guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be trying out Milk Makeup. This is called Bionic Liquid Blush and it's supposed to give us a natural finish, vegan, cruelty-free. You can build the pigmentation to your personal liking. It's supposed to give us a natural flush of color, and obviously you can build this apparently over makeup, which I personally love because someone like me who doesn't have the most perfect looking skin, who has hyperpigmentation and does have to kind of, apply on a certain amount of makeup to kind of get the natural kind of flawless finish. So I'm really excited to test this out to see if this is something that can work for me. You can obviously use your fingers apparently, use a sponge, use a brush to apply this on. So today we're going to be testing this out. It does have hyaluronic acid and mushroom infused in the formula to give us really nice, supple, looking flawless skin. So I hope you all enjoyed today's video. We're going to go ahead and dive on in, try both of these out using two different methods, and we're just going to see, how does it blend, how pigmented are they, what is the finish like, and is this actually worth picking up? I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Everything, of course, will be linked down below. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and let's jump on in and try these on. Alright, you guys, so the two different shades that I picked up for today's video, one is called Teleport. It is described on their website as a coral blush shade. The other one is called Infinity, described on their website as a dusty rose. Let me tell you something, guys. When I first saw this for $20, I was so surprised. Just because they are so itty bitty, I feel like this would not even last me very long unless they're super, super pigmented. So I'm hoping and crossing my fingers they're actually pretty pigmented, and a little bit of product will go a very long way. In case you didn't know, you are receiving 0.28 fluid ounces, and I so far like the packaging of it. At least by the font of the color of the packaging, you can see which shade you're grabbing, because obviously one is coral, the other one is more of a dusty rose. So I personally like that. I quickly swatched Teleport on the back of my hand because I wanted to play around with the consistency a little bit before I started filming, and to be honest, it does feel really moisturizing. It kind of has like a castor oil scent to it, which I'm not a huge fan of. And there is a sheen to it, which I'm a little worried about because I feel like if you apply this on, it's going to look really shiny. And I'm not really sure how I feel about it, but on their website it does mention to blend really softly when you're applying on this product. So I can definitely see that because of the consistency of this product. I feel like it could easily move the makeup that you might have when you're layering this on. So that is the only thing. So what I'm going to do is start with Teleport, and with whatever I have swatched in the back of my hand, I'm going to pick up a little bit of product and apply this on my right cheek, and then the other side I'm going to see how everything blends out using my hands, and then I'm going to go in with this sponge or maybe a brush. We'll see how it works out, but so far I'm going to pick up a little bit of this product. I'm going to warm it up, and then I'm going to use my fingers to lightly dab it on the top of my cheekbones, being as soft as I can but still trying to blend and build the pigmentation. I think I've blended out this product as much as I could. So let me give you an up-close clip of how it's currently looking. It definitely gives you like a natural flush of color. It's really, really light, but so far I feel like you can see that I have like some type of blush on the top of my cheekbones. I looked really closely in the mirror and I don't see my makeup moving at all. So I applied on foundation, applied on concealer, lightly set everything into place. And so far, my skin looks really flawless. It didn't move my foundation, my concealer, nothing like that. I don't feel like my hyperpigmentation that I have on the top of my cheekbones is peeping through from underneath. And so far, it's blended really, really nicely. I definitely feel like it has a natural finish, but surprisingly, it doesn't look as dewy as I thought it would, like as shiny, like the castor oil. So far so good. So I'm gonna wait about 10-15 minutes, see how long it takes to dry down and if the finish changes at all or if it stays sticky or anything like that. So we're just gonna leave this side alone. We're gonna move on to the next liquid blush color, and it's obviously Infinity and described on their website as a dusty rose blush. And so we're going to apply it obviously on the left side, and I'm actually going to use my angled blush brush, and we're just going to apply on a little bit of this blush, or maybe not a little bit, but I'm going to try to build the blush as much as I can using my brush. And this one is from BH Cosmetics, and I'm just going to go ahead and lightly, just really lightly apply this on, blending it in, trying to build the liquid blush little by little, just because I am using a brush and I don't want to move the foundation that I currently have. So I'm just gonna go in and apply this on apply this really, really lightly. And then whatever I have left over, I'm actually going to apply it a little bit on the sides of my temples. Why not? Let's just see what this liquid blush is all about. Let me give you an up-close clip of how my skin is currently looking after waiting for like, what, 25 minutes for everything to set into place. And so far, I feel like my skin is looking really, really good. So keep in mind, Infinity is on the left side, Teleport is on the right. And so far, I feel like there is a slight dewy finish to it, like a natural finish. It does feel a little tacky, but you can definitely see like a natural flush of color from within. Using the brush, it did not move any of my foundation whatsoever. As you guys know, I went in really, really light-handedly, trying to apply this on really softly, really light-handedly, because I didn't want to move the foundation or anything that I have, applied on prior to applying on this liquid blush. But so far, I really love the finish. It does, have a little dewy finish, but it's not too dewy at the same time. And I do love the light flush of color that it's giving on the top of my cheekbones. I do want to mention that right over here, I'm not sure if you're going to see on camera, but my hyperpigmentation is slightly peeping through. My fault, because I actually tried applying on a little bit of Teleport with my finger, and I applied on the blush directly on the top of my cheekbone, and then I was blending out the product, and that started moving everything that I had currently going on. So one of my biggest tips for you so far is, if you have applied on a foundation to cover, maybe any imperfections that you have on your skin, and you want to apply on this liquid blush, so apply it on the back of your hand, mix the product, blend out the product, and then use your fingers to pick up the product, blending it out, and then dabbing it on the top of your cheekbones, just because it's going to make a significant difference, I promise. But so far, I really love the finish. $20, is it actually worth it? I feel like this is definitely something to splurge on. Just because of the size, I do find it to be pretty tiny. You only receive 0.28 fluid ounces. I wish it was a little bit bigger, just so you can feel like you're getting what you're paying for. But I do love the consistency. It is really easy to blend out, and so far I feel like it definitely works well with other makeup products. Overall, I do like this liquid blush. The only thing is the castor oil scent. It does have a sheen to it when you swatch it on the back of your hand. It feels really hydrating. Obviously, it has hyaluronic acid and mushroom infused in the formula, so that is, that is why, especially for someone like me, who does have to wear medium to full coverage foundation to cover their hyperpigmentation, I love the idea that I can try something out like this and not always have to use a powder blush to apply on the top of my cheekbones, and I can jump on this trend as well and try out this product. So I personally really, really love that. I love the natural flush of color. I love both different shades. I feel like you can definitely see the slight pigmentation on each, and I really love the finish. Keep in mind that if you really wanted to set everything into place to kind of, tone everything down, you actually can go in with a little bit of translucent powder. The one I'm using is from Ciate London. It's called the Extraordinary Translucent Powder, and you can just really softly apply on a little bit of the translucent powder, and there you go. It takes away the dewy finish, the natural finish that it has. So let me show you a side-by-side comparison so you see the difference. So you can apply on a little bit of translucent powder, and it takes away the little dewiness that it has, and just be really light-handed, because obviously we don't want to move any of the foundation that we currently have on. But you can just apply on a little bit of translucent powder, and there it goes. Let me give you another up-close clip of how my skin is currently looking after applying on a little bit of translucent powder. And there you go. You can instantly change the finish. You don't have to worry about the tackiness. The tackiness slightly goes away, but at least it won't look as dewy. It won't have that as much of a natural finish that it had before. But overall, you guys, I think $20 is a little high, but a little bit of product did go a long way, and I feel like it layered on very well and worked really well with other makeup products. So I think it depends on what you're looking for. If you want something really lightweight, really natural, easy to apply on with a subtle blush of color, I think this might be it for you. But if you want something that's super pigmented, that's that's going to really stand out. This might not be for you because you're going to find yourself using more product to trying it to build the pigmentation to your personal liking. That's what I'm trying to say. So I hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you have any questions whatsoever, comment down below, ask away. As always, I'm here to help. Also comment down below, let me know your thoughts on this liquid blush. Which shade was your favorite? What do you think of this? Do you personally like to use liquid blushes? Comment down below, let a girl know. And as always, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you all in my next video. I love you all so, so much. Bye!